Hello, this is the MeshInspector team. Today, we will show you how to convert 3D OBJ files to STL format, both online in your browser and in the free desktop application available for download. Once you launch MeshInspector, you will start on the Home tab. Click Open Files. In the window that appears, click Browse and locate your file. We are going to upload our OBJ model as an archive that includes all associated textures. A textured OBJ model typically consists of the OBJ file containing the mesh, the MTL file defining materials and texture references, and texture image files, for example, PNG or JPEG. Technically, an OBJ file can be uploaded on its own as long as the material file and texture image paths are correctly set and accessible. However, packaging the model as an archive ensures that all related assets are kept together and helps prevent missing texture issues during upload. For clarity, we first show the contents of the archive after unzipping it. As you can see, it contains all that is needed. So, if you want to preserve all associated assets, uploading the OBJ model as an archive may be the recommended approach. To finalize the stage, double-click the archive or click Upload with the archive selected. Let's check out how our OBJ model is represented in the scene tree. As you can see, the crocodile consists of two objects. Whenever you choose any of them, it will be highlighted in the viewport. For extra clarity, we will move one of them a little bit. We can inspect our scene with OBJ meshes. Rotate by dragging with the left mouse button or one finger. Zoom with the mouse wheel or a pinch gesture. Pan by holding the right mouse button or sliding with two fingers. Tilt by holding Control and dragging with the left mouse button or using one finger on a touchpad. We will start by exporting a single object. Choose it in the scene tree, hit Export. Select STL from the drop-down list, and click Save. Here it is. What if we need to export multiple objects? Select them in the scene tree, right-click, and hit Group. After that, we select the entire group, right-click again, and choose Combine Subtree. Then, with the new merged object selected in the scene tree, we click Export, choose STL, and then hit Save. We remove the original OBJ file and upload the newly generated STL file. To begin with, we must make sure that the size of our model fits our printer, so we need to check its size. Go to the Inspect tab and click the bounding box button. This displays the STL model's 3 dimensions for easier inspection. What if we need to change the size of our complex STL model? Go to the Transform section in the lower left and drag the scaling bar to enlarge or shrink the model. Note that the volume updates accordingly. Don't forget to click the check mark to apply your changes. Time to inspect the quality of our STL file. Mesh repairing is important because even small geometry defects can cause errors in 3D printing, simulation, and other workflows. Running a repair step helps ensure the model is consistent and ready for reliable downstream use. Go to Mesh Repair and click Mesh Healer. You will see the results of the scan for common issues such as holes and flip normals. Depending on your needs, you can select or deselect any class of issues. Clicking Repair Selected will launch the healing process and show updates about the improvements. Repairing rounds can be repeated and adjusted to achieve the desired results. Finally, you can measure distances on the mesh. Accurate measurements are essential for validating model scale, checking tolerances, and making sure the geometry matches real-world requirements. Go to Inspect and choose Measure Distance. Select points on the surface, and you will see the 3D distance as well as the distances along the X, Y, and Z axis. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to stay updated on our next tutorials and feature walkthroughs.